First and 15. Here's Torrin Young. He'll be carrying it a lot today. Ivory Kelly Martin.
% completion to win this one.
It's Young again. There to first down. Stanley over the middle, tipped into the air. Boy, that almost was picked behind Nate Stanley, a quarterback. And he runs right into a bevy of Cyclones off the left side. That is Mark. Yeah.
But he is really active.
This is as good a defensive line as they've had at Iowa State in a decade. That's Noah Fant, a highly thought of tight end. Third down and 5. Stanley negotiates, navigates, and now decides to tuck it and go. Reaching for the sticks, I believe he moving. Mekhi Sargent, number 10, is into the game and totes it for the very first time. Spun down at the point of attack, maintains the setback. Play fake to him. They're looking for Smith Marset, incomplete. As good as a turnover, really, for Iowa. Lofting it for Fant. Back shoulder throw. Outstanding defense.
Well, so here's the deal. This guy right here is 5'10", number 1, Payne. And this guy right here is like 6'5", legitimately.
Yep.
Just great position. Putting yourself between the would-be receiver and then the sideline, that's just good football right there. Even though you don't.
Pressure up the middle. He just had to unload it that time. Out dots the eye. Number 10 will take it. Look at that penetration from the Cyclones defensively. Now he does manage to get well in the first half before winning big over the Huskies. And now more trouble. Pass is incomplete. Late flags come down. That's Greg Eisworth, number 12, the sophomore from Grand Prairie, Texas, and a good call.
Yeah, Ellsworth knows that he's given up a bunch of size
today. This is a Big 12 officiating crew.
Wow.
Sargent, again, just fortunate to get three-step drop and a quick out pattern to Fant. And at least there's some separation there. That gets the fans going a bit.
You see the soft coverage out here. That's what allowed you to get underneath it. The cornerback has got a shuck responsibility. He's going to let that guy go, but the flat area.
Down a yard to go. Big play here to keep the drive going. And they get it out to the fullback, Brady Ross, following down 11 after the loss of 1. Stanley under pressure again. I think that ball was in the air. I think they're going to. Iowa State with a blitz off the corner, underneath to the fullback, coming out. Hawkinson in motion, play fake, flooding the zone, and it's Hawkinson. He went in down at the bottom of your screen, 87. This is his country right here.
Oh,
ball was tipped into the air by Spears. Third down and 4. Nothing doing for Torrin Young. Stanley hands off to Sargent again. Boy, that's an active defense, isn't it? Mike Rose. Third down and 6. Young ahead to the 15. Greg Young in the backfield after the turnover on downs. Young forges ahead to the Fant giving motion.
No contain.
Stanley with plenty of time. Looping it deep for Easley. Incomplete.
Wow.
Big win over Ohio State here a year ago. Rifles this one to Fant. Should be the line to make for a first down.
Enjoy talking to him. You can see him on the inside here, Tim. When he goes, he pushes up. And he gets a defensive back. You can see him create separation here with a nice little shove off. He's tall as a tight end. He's a glorified wide receiver.
And going to be a fantastic tight end at the next level if he continues to play there. Young inside the 45.
Steps at least to the field.
Play clock down to 1, but they do get it off for Easley. And he became more of a defender that time. For Kelly Martin, who injured his ankle last week.
Off the edge.
Yep, they picked it up. Passes almost off.
Where does Nebraska go without a backup here?
Indeed. Torrin Young. The good news is he was able to get into the game again late. First and 10. Stanley underneath. Pass was thrown behind Fant, but he made a marvelous catch.
Typically isn't going to make that play. You can see him coming all the way across the formation here. Gets chucked along the way. The ball is put on his back shoulder, but he's athletic enough to double.
Barons would love a nice long ball possession series, and Young plugs ahead. Stanley shoots it towards Easley, and that's a reception at the 47. Bingo, right to Ross, and the big burly 6-3.
Did you call that game?
That pass is caught. Get the line to make. Quick pass lofted. It's right there. It's Brandon Smith. He's got it near the goal.
They're going to go pace and tempo. How about it?
Sargent. Touchdown. Pulls. Torrin Young remains the setback, and he takes it ahead for a couple of yards. Each of these teams have gotten a lot of, obviously, on 2nd and 9. Go with that heavy formation, and Young is stopped in his tracks. Sargent, who has that only touchdown of the day, ahead for another couple of yards. Mike Rose